can never build nothing with no hoes that's jealous. Fellas. You always, it can maybe override. A bunch of jealous bitch could override or try to override the prize. I'll never understand people that have to rally people up to try to get a defeat. And even when they say it in their head, even you thought to do these things in your head, because you're not just, whoever's doing this, you're not just doing nothing with no words. The words is being said somewhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I don't know what this is. Somebody is the reason for something. This could be somebody that can't get their way. They gotta always rally up people to try to get. And so somebody's fault because they won't lay with a beast that is not acting right. They won't do something like everybody else is doing. This person telling somebody what to do. That's why I'm saying somebody is really a God energy. It's not these people. They don't know the value. They don't know nothing of nothing. Like these are people that get led around, led astray all day. Led astray. That's all they just do what people say all day. They just puppets. Somebody is mad because somebody is not a puppet. They're never going to be a puppet. They didn't come here to be a puppet. They didn't come here to speak gossip. They came here to speak the truth, to expose something, whatever. This is not a fucking popularity contest. It's just not. I see these people as very irrelevant with the situation, very irrelevant and very foreign to the situation. It's like when you let a fool think that they're royal, or what they say, you let a donkey do something, and they start thinking, you know, that they something other than a donkey of the day. Of the day. Somebody is making these people daily fucking donkeys. It's kind of silly to me. It's also people that's stealing stuff from people. Like you didn't even have, you never had no creative bones in your body. You gotta sacrifice, try to sacrifice a son of God to get creativity. Like sit the fuck down somewhere. Can't nobody tell nobody about what they supposed to be doing on this earth right now. Somebody think, oh, to stay relevant, you have to be doing this. You don't have to. I told you what I said. For my situation, it's just existing right now. These are like a bunch of people that's trying to bully somebody to give somebody a chance. They just beat the shit out of you or something. Like, no. You understand what I'm saying? You going to pay for whatever this is that you was doing to me and my body, especially the parts that look like me. So somebody could be in the trenches. This is like somebody like, I'm gonna give you one more attempt. I don't care if it's somebody that's only loved me. I don't care if it's somebody that got a million diamonds in the sea. It don't matter to me. It's not suffice for me. It's not suffice for me. You look stupid. All these people. I don't care if they had a million people on their team. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Somebody thinking they bringing you trouble because they under judgment. Because I am who I said I am. Knock it off. It's and whoever these people, they just want attention all the time. They can't. They just need attention. These are like attention seekers. Attention seekers. That's all they do is seek for validation and attention, some kind of way. Also, I was picking up on something when I was waking up. I'm like, what is this fire about, or something like this, or it's the only fire I was thinking about was the only fire I ever knew about when I wasn't even staying at my dad's house. Um, was a fire that happened at his girlfriend's house or whatever. A fire that happened at his girlfriend's house when her daughter Lisa tried to burn down the kitchen. She was angry about something, but I wasn't even there. I was at somebody else's house doing something totally different when I got the word that the house was on fire. I wasn't there right before that. I wasn't there when the fire happened. I wasn't there a long time after the fire happened because I think they had the kitchen shut down for a long time. I don't know what they did. I don't know if they stayed there, if they went somewhere else. I don't know shit about the fire. Okay. But every time I think about that fire, I think about the fire with the John Benet Ramsey mailbox. So the mailbox with the fire that happened at the mailbox could actually literally be a fire that happened. It could actually be say that these people were producing seed from me so that they can have messages without me being around, right? Or producing clones of mine that are connected to my Ace of Cups. The only thing I can think of is that my vassal was a conduit of messages that was coming through. Maybe they was pulling this out through witchcraft. Um, if they had one of my clones or a replica of me, um, and there was some information that came in, they could have asked me something, right? You know how they said they went to ask the baby something, and the baby spoke, right? This could be that people should not be messing with the person when they're in the world card energy, when they're in their menstrual, when they're doing their thing in the world card energy. People not supposed to mess with that person, but somebody was doing it for like witchcraft purposes. So I keep on hearing they getting on my nerves what they talk about the flesh or something like this, but when they talk about the flesh, but like these is people that think that the flesh, if they could capture, say somebody made 1,000 creations of me or replicas, they really feel like going around finding these people, torturing them, killing them, the ones that look like this person and look like that person. They really think that that's doing something. You understand? They don't know nothing. They just dumb when it comes to whatever this is. They don't know nothing about the flesh. They don't know nothing about the spirit. They don't know nothing about the soul. So I feel like people give these people too much credit with soul snatching and all this other silly stuff because they really don't know what they're doing. They really don't know what they're doing. You're giving them too much credit. You're bigging these people up some kind of way. It's like even when I just went to sleep, I fell asleep for like a good hour and a half, maybe. And then when I woke up, it's like everybody was doing something like acting like I've just been killed or something. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like the energy was feeling like that. Another thing too, these people are acting like I was connected to something, some type of software. It's a lie. I've never been connected to software with these people. So they're like, oh, now you in the silence, now you in dark. I always been in the dark when it come to whatever these people is doing. I was never connected to them. If I'm saying something, if I'm telling them something right now, it's because it's coming directly from source. I've never been, my mind has never been filled with people's voices, commands, orders, or anything. It's never been with foreign language or nothing like that. It's always been pretty much just the same, empty. But I'm always thinking, or it's like active live thinking, not plotting and planning, not whatever this is. It's just nothing different about my mind. Okay. Somebody is lying, trying to act like I'm one of them or something like this. I'm not. I've never been connected to their neural chip unless it's just for them to all spy on me and think that they know everything about me to plot on me or get me wrapped up in stuff that then got nothing to do with me. Or it might got everything to do with me. You get what I'm saying? It might got everything. They're trying to act like I'm not Truman. That's what they're doing. They're trying to act like somebody else is Truman. It's just basically that's what they're trying to do. It's just not going to work. I've always had a way of looking at people and reading them. Even when I was a girl, I knew they didn't like it. Did I know that they could have been listening to my inner thoughts about people when I was looking at them when I was little, or when I was growing up, or when I was quiet all the time? I used to be real quiet. I'm still talkative, but I'm also very quiet. If I'm really comfortable with you, um, I will be fun, playful, make people laugh. The person you want to talk to, the person you will call about your problems. But most aspects, I'm really just a quiet person. You see what I'm saying? Like I just feel like somebody's trying to get a response or something. It's like, call them your diamonds, baby, because I ain't never been nobody that holding on to somebody's tricks and tools, or it's gross to me to think about it. There's so many people, they got bit by something or whatever the fuck this is. Okay. I ain't never been stupid to choose no nigga over me. I ain't never been like, oh, well, I'll take the rap for something. I'm just not doing it. Just not doing it. Like, I'm just not. I was not preparing with these people. I was not communing with these people. I was not plotting with these people. I was not planning on these people. I was not plotting with them, planning with them. It doesn't make any sense. That's like me taking the rap for you when I wasn't even in the car with you. You got caught with drugs. I wasn't even in the car with you. And then you think I'm about to take the rap for you. Like, get out of here. And a lot of these people, they got special treatment because they were so close to me. From other sources or something like this, you got special treatment because you was close to me. You know what I'm saying? You got special treatment because you was close to me, and then you sitting there trying to act like something else. I don't know. And now there could be somebody dead, like your owner or your leader or whatever father this is, or that created y'all, and you just look crazy. Somebody look thirsty, bitch. You ain't never seen me thirsty. You just ain't never seen me thirsty. In the intimate time, you could see me with my person or with my guy or whatever. Like, come on, just do this for me or something like this. But it ain't like in no fucking thirsty manner, dude. And half the time, I know now that there's somebody else that could be already slightly hacking this person. So the reason why they're not doing what they're doing is because they got sold a dream through some secret society or something, and these people are controlling this person to make me look some kind of way. It's just we always just gonna give clarity. Look, we got Ace of Swords. This is the truth. We always just gonna give clarity on this channel so you could take your humiliation ritual and stick it up your you know what, because somebody's over it, dude. Just like the little fake beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake is like, if Drake is anything like me, then he not really bothered. But I feel like something went too far. The people made something go too far, and somebody could have felt ashamed or humiliated a little bit. I really think, and I really think something went too far. I really think somebody went too far too, like because they wanted to. Okay, because secretly there was some type of beef or something like this, to see who was going to get what girl. It ain't even got to be me. That's what this is. All right. We're just gonna learn. You're gonna learn that when the Bible says, I am the Lord thy God, or I'm the God, or I'm the living waters, or I'm something, these people are gonna learn something this lifetime, period. Nobody's gotta sit here all day doing whatever. And whatever the haughtiness is, that's why I say I know they're not dealing with God, because God don't like gossip and nonsense and nonsensical things. You see what I'm saying? I think nonsensical things are fucking ridiculous. I just want people that's nonsensical, that get billions of views, to just get removed off the planet, that just do nonsensical shit. And then it shows how much nonsensical followers somebody can have by doing nonsensical shit. It's just the fucking most annoying thing in the world to me. You understand what I'm saying? Nonsensical. You got views on something nonsensical. Go sit down somewhere. It's non fucking sensical. You get what I'm saying? Like, add purpose to what they're doing here. Everybody should always try that before you go trying to give anybody any kind of advice about anything. You understand? Like, I will not compete with somebody that's doing something nonsensical or too gossipy. I won't compete with anybody anyway to be who I am any day. So people gonna have to be mad or walk away from something, right? It's never gonna be my fault that a whole bunch of grizzly people wanted to attack me or something like this because they're mad because they can't be me. Like, it's never gonna be a thing. You know, I don't know. I don't know. This could also be somebody that could be trying to sacrifice a person so they can have a happy relationship, or they already did this. They could have tried poly. They could have sacrificed somebody to be in a poly relationship, or sacrificed somebody to be in a happy family. But now their family is down here. Okay. Um, with this coup, yeah, they staged a coup on somebody. They went and started dating other people. This is like somebody that's saying, I'm doing all this for this bitch to leave me, but the only person that don't know that you doing all this is the bitch. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like you went poly and you went around town like some downtown celebrity, and you just started fucking everything in town, and everybody's like, that person got a wife at home and she don't know, and this person just fucked 1,000 bitches in town. That's why she's getting abused, by a different type of species or whatever. Ha 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 ha. Right? Then that they do that. They go and make those rounds. Then they sacrifice or kill the wife, and the wife is still alive though. Okay. Or they start attacking the wife's body. Okay. Something like this. Then they stage a coup against the person, right? To humiliate the person, drag the person publicly or something like this. Then they go start a happy family or something like this. And then now they're coming back here after they're done playing around underneath these pyramids. Pyramid. Because I just heard in the trenches, but somebody's actually not in the trenches. They're actually doing something like lifting them up or doing some shaking them off. All right. And then now this person wants you to express your love, or else they're gonna close the gate. But I know, or that this person is not the real God or the real element here. Okay. You know that they're not. So it's like, I don't know what this person think that they're doing. You're not getting that from me. You could go to your low lives and get all the attention you want. Just remember that they're always going to be low lives. This is what I say about people that be down for the count or a ride or die. I'm like that for my man. If we're deciding to do something together, but I'm not going to be a ride or die shit for the shit that you did behind my back to me to ruin me with other motherfuckers. You could expect for them to be your ride or die. It ain't going to be me. So this is somebody that played with themselves too much or something like this. They're gonna have to walk away from the situation. Yeah, whoever this is can't rebuild nothing. I don't know if this person, yeah, they could have been working with the underworld. This could be this Taurus energy, this Hierophant in reverse. I kind of I'm concerned about this person because they could have been totally manipulated to do all these things, or they could have had their brains blown out or switched over to do these things. And they really need somebody's help, they could really need somebody's help here. The fool in reverse. But whoever this is, it's almost like they're taking it to the, even if this was a child of yours or something like this, they're really taking it to the top, to be manipulated, or your best friend or somebody, like they're really taking something to the top. I don't know if somebody's sacrificing a child today. I'm not sure. This could also be this Taurus Hierophant in reverse. People it could be blaming somebody, saying it's somebody's fault that they won't just forgive. But I told you, the crimes against the Holy Spirit can't be forgiven. I do not believe that the Holy Spirit is anybody else but me on the earth. That's what I said, and that's just the end of it. So we have the Four of Cups here in reverse. Somebody is not rejecting this Hierophant, even though the person is in reverse here. They could be afraid to accept Jesus, because I told you the Hierophant or the Pope is just a vicar of Christ. That's somebody that sits in for Christ until Christ comes. Okay. Um, Somebody could be even talking about like language or something like this, but at the same time, this is like a murderer. Somebody's worried about my language, but this person that murdered 1,000 people. I think I'll keep the language and I'll go before God and then ask God if that's okay. I think that that's what I'll do. Because again, even if this was some public collective of people that thought that they was going to judge me and kill me because you know what you did to me all this time, I would still ask to see how dirty their hands is before they open up their mouth and say something, and nobody would be saying nothing. You see what I'm saying? If it's Islam thinking that I'm going to pick I'm not even a Christian. I'm not even Islam. I'm not even none of whatever you're talking about. That's possibly for you humans that think like that. I'm not in any of those things. So just doesn't, I didn't come here to participate. It's probably a short time, or Jesus always get killed or something, or the Christ is supposed to get right to ruling. Nobody's got time for whatever this is that, come on, man. If Jesus was sent from heaven or something like this to come down and do some work or something, whatever like this, come on, man. You want Jesus to be at Bible study? Come on. This the living word or something like this coming to the earth, man. I don't have to talk like the Bible. Did you think I was going to come here and start just speaking scriptures all day and night? Like the biblical, the word is in the word. You can hear it in what I'm saying. Do you understand? You're not going to sound like this. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but just go somewhere else, man. I don't need that's the difference between me and entertainers. I don't need your screaming and reaching, trying to pull my clothes off and trying to have my posters in your room. I don't need that. The image you most likely have of Jesus is not even the image. So do you get to see what I'm saying? I'm not telling people get that Jesus poster out of here. You can't worship idols. Do what you want. You just ain't gonna do what you want with me. And when I find out about, you're not gonna keep on doing what you want to do with me. That's the thing. FIB, the son. I'm choosing who lives and dies, like it say in the Bible. I'm just going by what I've read in the Bible. And I don't even know every word that's in there. Whatever I don't know is going to be interpreted. It's not going to come back like this. I said my word is not void, and I've spoken a lot of words. We may not be exact on point of who, what, when, and where, but the shit didn't happen. We're talking about the situations. It's like the situation room. Yeah, it's like the situation room. The situation that happened, these people know it did. I would never sit there and try to ask a favor for some fools that know what they already seen something. You seen something coming 20 years ago, and instead of protecting the person and screaming out, you sat there and couldn't wait until it happened because you wanted to be somebody that said that you seen it happen when you know you could have helped the person. I would never respect these type of people, especially a large group of them. I would call them some type of infestation or some type of invasion or something, and I would command for these people to be removed from the earth. It just would be the thing. Okay? Like, you don't have to believe in the fact that there's people that's separated or people that's chosen or people that's this, that's that. But I would be the one that's seeing how people treated these people, or if it's just me, and that's what the judgment would be, or that's what the charge would be for me. You understand? I don't have time for nonsensical people here. Not a wands. And the fool. Something could be getting destroyed here with this underworld energy here. They shouldn't have done something. It's something that they did here. Could have told a big fat lie. Somebody could have lied. This could be also, I was watching the movie Crush today, The Crush. And somebody could have been saying that a child had a crush on some older man that did something to them. And you could have had a crush on all kind of older people or different people. You just didn't have a crush on this person or these people. They're guilty of doing something inappropriate to a child and not being judged for it, and then moving up. This is like somebody coming up for to be three men are confirmed and also being said to have molested children, and somebody moved these people up and put them into a position of power at like a youth center or a school or something like this. But their way out is to say, see, this person is a sexual energy. They was seducing people or something. And again, I just don't really remember really being in a seducing energy here. If I was out hanging with my friends and we was partying and I was interested in somebody and they was older, I would go for it. But I've never been anybody to seduce anybody's dad or seduce somebody's uncle or I just thought that that was inappropriate or crossing the lines or something like this. These people don't want to face up to the fact that they knew that I was not wired like them and they took advantage of something here. And they're all being judged, and they're all being judged, and they're all being judged for some type of inappropriate behavior. They listen to a witch, and this person could be very close to me, and this is the reason why these people are going down. They shouldn't have listened. This is this Albaron friend. It could be, again, it could be one of the clones since we met. Do you get what I'm saying? This is this Candelaria Albaron, I think. This is some other kind of witchcraft or something that somebody brought, or the father of this person, the grandfather, somebody brought something here amongst these people. They couldn't play it on me. I could have been the closest one to this person, but I'm not the reason why something came in here. It's something that this person was able to maneuver with the rest of the people that gave it birth. It's not whatever it is, the relationship between me and this person. It's just not. It's not me and this person was in cahoots. None of that. If anything, this person killed a version of me or had a younger version of me on a property or